producer, it be physics, it be killer. Yeah.
This capacity building, the main objective is to be able to build the capacity or enhance the capacity of government MDAs, traditional leaders, religious leaders in peace building processes, in conflict resolution, in mediation, because the positivity of having sustainable peace in communities cannot be emphasized. It's a need. There must always be this continuous effort to be able to make sure that the peace, the relative peace that is being enjoyed is sustained.
International Alert organized training workshops for security agents and MDAs in Yobe and Bauchi states. The Commissioner of Police, Bauchi State, also added his voice, saying
that these people should carry on the message that is being delivered to you here. What is very, very important for us today is the fact that we should work in unison. We should work as a team. We should work for the betterment of our society.
The rich brainstorming sessions during the training had a lasting impression on the minds of participants, giving them a sense of belonging and helping them understand their roles and responsibilities in restoring peace in their communities.
Initially, when you bring people in this type of environment and you are talking to them about peace building, the first thing that will come to people's mind is, no, don't talk to us about peace building, talk to us about justice. We want justice for what has happened to us, for what has happened to our family members, for what has happened to our relatives. But then if we continue to think about the past, we continue going back, we'll never achieve the peace we're talking about. But today we are able to continue to talk to people about peace building, talk to people about building peace through non-violent ways, talk to people about ensuring that conflicts are ended in communities through the use of alternative dispute mechanisms so as to ensure that the peace is sustainable.
Specifically, peace and conflict unit, the places that you have to call people to maintain peace and tranquility within themselves and their own locality. With such type of training, you will be acquainted with the knowledge.
The training seeks to build stronger relationships between security agents and helping youths become youth peace ambassadors in their communities.
There is need for the ministry to come in partnership with the security agencies, because as we have discussed here, there are some problems that the youths are facing with the security and the security are facing with the youths. They see themselves as cat and mouse, which is not supposed to be like that. They have to work in synergy. They have to sit at a dialogue table and discuss things when there are problems. But when these things is lacking, peace cannot exist.
The Ensanda, the civil defense, the federal fire service, the NDLEA, the immigration, the coast, duk waɗanda suka halarci nan mun haɗu da su a waje mun tattauna mun fahimci juna.
This training will be important to my work because I'm dealing with the society. In dealing with society, society can never stay without crisis. Society will never stay without conflict. When there are people, there will always be conflicts. So when there is a conflict, what we are looking for is solution. So solution, police are doing their work, the military are doing their work, we NDLA officers, we are doing our work.
The workshop have provided an avenue for partnership between the military in Yobe and the International Alert, and we hope to sustain that effort.
Training consultants had a positive perception of the overall attitude of participants.
My first take with regards to the participation was, I must say, it was fully engaging. The participants were really up and doing. They gave meaningful contributions, and it was interesting to know that with the caliber of stakeholders that were drawn from all spheres, it was a good representation of those we wanted to see on the table. So I must commend International Alert as well as the stakeholders that were present because of the quality of the presentations.
Their responses obviously gives me hope that they are not only going to leave the message here, they would go back to their respective places of work, places of jobs. They will use this, they will put this into practice, particularly if I begin to give you an example of the traditional rulers, the religious leaders whom we emphasize on. We try to call their attention on the fact that everybody is an actor as far as security is concerned, to ensure that they build peace in their communities.
For society to attain the desired peace, suggestions were given.
Da duk abin da za a yi, ina kira ga 'yan uwana sarakuna da kuma malamai na addinin musulunci da na addinin kirista da su rika jawo matasa da kuma mata domin su rika gyara rikice-rikice da yake faruwa a cikin communities.
So I would suggest going forward that training manuals be developed so that at the end of the day the participants can actually go back and use those training manuals to step down those trainings in their communities.
With the vibrancy of the youth, International Alert hopes that the feedback of participants will spur government, traditional institutions and security agencies to synergize and work together to achieve the much desired sustainable peace.
Producer.